Bay Sach Jrouk, Bay Sach Jrouk, grilled pork with rice, often served for breakfast. Bay Sach Jrouk, or grilled pork with rice, is a beloved Cambodian breakfast dish that captures the essence of comfort and simplicity. In the early morning, as the city of Phnom Penh wakes and the countryside begins to stir, the irresistible aroma of marinated pork sizzling over open coals floats through the air, signaling the start of another day. For many Cambodians, this dish is more than just food. It's a daily ritual, a warm connection to community, family, and tradition. The roots of Bay Sach Jrouk stretch back generations, reflecting the resourcefulness and creativity found throughout Cambodian cuisine. As the sun rises, street vendors set up their stalls at busy intersections and market corners, each with their own take on the classic recipe. The heart of the dish is thinly sliced pork, expertly marinated to infuse every bite with sweet and savory flavors. The marinade often combines coconut milk, fish sauce, garlic, sugar, and sometimes a hint of palm starch or lemongrass, imbuing the meat with depth and complexity. With practiced hands, vendors lay the marinated pork on wire grills perched above glowing charcoal. The meat's edges caramelize, developing a golden brown glaze that hints at the sweet and umami-rich flavors within. Smoldering charcoal adds a gentle smokiness, which mingles with the savory marinade to create a fragrance that's impossible to ignore. As diners wait their turn, anticipation grows. Bay Sach Jrouk is served over fragrant white rice that is often harvested from Cambodia's lush paddies, making the meal both satisfying and deeply tied to the country's agricultural heritage. The rice acts as a canvas for the tender slices of pork, soaking up every drop of marinade and juice. To balance the richness of the grilled meat, Bay Sach Jrouk is typically accompanied by pickled vegetables. These quick pickles, made from carrots, daikon radish, or cucumber, provide a bracing, tangy counterpoint to the pork's sweetness. Often, a small bowl of clear, gently seasoned chicken or pork broth is served alongside, warming hands and hearts as diners sip between mouthfuls. No matter the setting, whether at a bustling street stall, a humble family kitchen, or a well-appointed restaurant, the experience of eating Bay Sach Jrouk is comforting and communal. The simplicity of white rice and marinated pork belies the care that goes into preparing each element. In the early hours, as the country stirs to life, Bay Sach Jrouk brings people together, from office workers grabbing a quick breakfast to children heading to school with full bellies. What makes Bay Sach Jrouk so special is not just the combination of flavors, but the stories and memories that accompany each serving. For many Cambodians, it recalls childhood mornings, the hiss of grilling pork, and the gentle clatter of metal spoons against rice bowls. It connects families who might gather for breakfast before parting ways for the day, and friends who catch up over shared plates, the aroma of grilling meat mingling with laughter and conversation. The dish also encapsulates Cambodia's enduring spirit. The ingredients are humble, sourced locally, and accessible to most. Yet, through careful preparation and a touch of ingenuity, they become something extraordinary. Bay Sach Jrouk reminds us that even the simplest meals can bring comfort, sustenance, and joy. Preparing Bay Sach Jrouk at home allows for a window into Cambodian culture and culinary tradition. The process begins the night before, as the pork is thinly sliced and allowed to marinate, sometimes overnight, ensuring that every piece absorbs the full spectrum of flavors. Cooks might use coconut milk for richness, fish sauce for salinity and depth, sugar, usually palm sugar, for sweetness, and garlic for its signature bite. A bit of soy sauce or lemongrass can add extra layers, although every family has its own distinct recipe, passed down and treasured through the years. When grilling, attention to detail is key. The pork must be cooked quickly over high heat, developing a slight char while staying tender and moist within. Each vendor and home cook develops their own rhythm: the flip of the meat, the fanning of the charcoal, the careful arrangement of pork slices on the grill. This is a performance honed by daily repetition, ensuring that every serving meets high expectations. Peeling back the layers of Bay Sach Jrouk reveals more than just delicious food. It's a microcosm of Khmer resilience, adaptability, and connection. Street-side stalls become gathering places where locals exchange news, share thoughts about the day ahead, and build relationships, all over steaming plates of rice and pork. The dish has also transcended its borders, becoming a favorite among visitors to Cambodia. Travelers seeking an authentic culinary experience often find themselves drawn to the morning bustle, eager to taste what locals have long cherished. Bay Sach Jrouk's universal appeal lies in its balance. Hearty enough to start the day with vigor, yet unpretentious and approachable, welcoming everyone to the table. Accompaniments can vary by region and personal preference. Some enjoy their Bay Sach Jrouk with a wedge of lime or a scattering of fresh herbs such as cilantro or scallions. Others might add a small dose of spicy chili sauce for a gentle burn. The broth, though simple, is nourishing, often enhanced with a handful of scallions or a sprinkle of fried shallots. In every sense, Bay Sach Jrouk is more than breakfast. It is a reflection of Cambodia's agricultural bounty, its communal spirit, and the ingenuity of its people. It is a meal that begins the day with warmth and flavor, grounding families and friends in shared experience, even as the world outside grows busier with each passing hour. For those who have left Cambodia, Bay Sach Jrouk is a taste of home, an edible memory that lingers long after the last bite. For those discovering it for the first time, it is an invitation to explore the culture, traditions, and heart of a nation defined by its hospitality and its love for simple, deeply satisfying food. So, whether enjoyed beneath the shade of a roadside canopy, in a bustling city market, or within the quiet of your own kitchen, Bay Sach Jrouk remains a testament to the enduring pleasures of home-cooked comfort. The perfect start to any Cambodian day. Start your morning the Khmer way with Bay Sach Jrouk, a simple dish packed with love and flavor. Thanks for watching, and see you at the next bite.